Today, guys, I'm here, and I want to give a shout out to Representative Tom Huff. He brought this bill a couple years ago. It's one that's popped up a couple times. I filed it last session as 25 House Bill 112. If you've got that in front of you, and what this is pretty simple. And I'll try to be concise and brief here. I know you guys have had a long day, but what this is this is sponsor agreements for our welcome centers and our rest areas. To me, this is a common sense bill, one that I've talked to Representative Huff, talked to some other folks about easy ways to try to drum up some revenue. This would be to help these welcome centers and rest areas pay for themselves. I'm very open to ideas on this one. Just would really like to get this done. I did want to talk a little bit about, talk about the why. We've got an interest in revenue here as we continue to cut the income tax and make those decisions. And I think this is a common sense thing that we've seen in other states. I think it's important to kind of look at what the goal is here and see what this looks like in other states. I was recently, if you've taken a drive through North Carolina or Virginia, you've probably seen some of this. A lot of times it comes in the form of like a safe phone zone. So, for example, in North Carolina, Geico has the rights to that. And they pay the state. That money goes to maintain those rest areas, those welcome centers. And you see a safe phone zone on the side of the street, or the side of the road, excuse me, that would then you could pull over and keep you from texting and driving. And that's sponsored by whatever business is able to make that sponsorship happen. I've met with a couple groups. We need to tighten up the language a little bit. There's a couple things. I've learned more about federal naming rights on interstates. Then they don't teach that in law school, so that's been something that I'm trying to get up to date on, but been very open to that, very open to any other suggestions or ideas. Again, I think this is something that would be good for the state. North Carolina, I think, brought in about $225,000 when they bought those naming rights, so I'd like to see something like that happen here. I think it would be good for us, and if you need an example, just take a little detour through Virginia or North Carolina if you're heading to the beach here before it gets too cool. So pending any questions, that's all I've got, Mr. Chair.